Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing what I consider to be a perfect record, and that is Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains. There's only 7 songs on here. I think it's meant to be like an EP. It just made the cut for a 30-minute runtime, so it's pretty much an album or an LP or whatever. There's literally not a bad song on here. I'm gonna rank all the tracks as best as I can at the end. This and their self-titled, which came out after, probably my favorite Alice in Chains records. I was never a big fan of Facelift or Dirt. Dirt's got some great songs on there, but it's not my kind of thing. This is a great album. A lot of people compare it to country, which I think is stupid, but I can kind of understand it. Track number 1, we have Rotten Apple. Such a beautiful opening song. Guitar is so cool, that slide guitar as well. Everything about this song is just cool. The lyrics are great. Both Layne, Staley and Jerry Cantrell are amazing lyricists, amazing songwriters. Just that opening riff to Rotten Apple is so fucking cool. I don't have the slide on me, so I can't do the whole slide guitar riff, but then it goes right into that chorus where it's just like, also, this record contains Sap, which is another EP that came out a bit earlier. It was included in a lot of editions of Jar of Flies. And there's 4 songs on there. Brother, Got Me Wrong, Right Turn, and Am I Inside? And they're all pretty good. Brother is really good. Jerry Cantrell does most of the vocals in those tracks, but I'm not gonna include that in the ranking though. Track number 2, probably one of their biggest hits, and that is Nutshell. Very sad song, but one of the greatest songs ever written. Just everything about it is so cool. It's so simple, yet so effective. It's obviously about his Layne Staley's heroin addiction. I feel like a lot of their songs are about Layne's struggle with addiction. Nutshell has such simple guitar. Also, I've noticed a trend with all the songs of this album. For starters, they're all in half step down, like most Alice in Chains, but they all utilize D and E minor and C. That's a real talent in guitarists, when you can take like a 4-chord song and just make it sound so beautiful. Chase me spinning lights. Face up every time. Can't do the falsettos in that song anymore. Too much smoking. The performance they do of Nutshell at the MTV Unplugged for Alice in Chains is amazing. By the way, if you haven't watched Alice in Chains MTV Unplugged, go and watch it because it's a very, very good concert. Next up, we got track number 3, which is I Stay Away. I really like the verses of the song and then the actual like chorus, like the I Stay Away bit, but the pre-chorus, like the part in between, I never liked that bit, but it doesn't ruin the song for me. It's still a great song. Next up, we got No Excuses, probably the most energetic song on the record. It's really good. I feel like it sounds almost like a hair metal song in a certain way. It's definitely not hair metal, but it sounds like more akin to the debut album, which is Facelift. It sounds like it could be on Facelift or even Dirt. But yeah, No Excuses is a great track. Pretty fun to listen to. All I really have to say for it. Right, next up at track number 5, we have Whale and Wasp, which is just purely an instrumental track. Obviously, I don't have all that much to say for it. It's beautiful music. It fits the record really well. I don't even know what kind of effects they're using to get the sound out of the guitar and that. or it's a synth or something, I have no idea. But it sounds really cool. Next up, we got the second last track on the album, which is Don't Follow, a really beautiful song. I feel like Pearl Jam ripped this song off with Thumbing My Way, which is on Riot Act. It sounds very similar, and I feel like Alice in Chains ripped off Patience by Guns N' Roses. You'll know when you get to like the end part of the song. I think it's even like the same chords, and it swaps up, but it's really good. It sounds a lot like Thumbing My Way by Pearl Jam too, but just that. And then it really goes into that, like Patience, Guns N' Roses, like that. Jerry Cantrell sings like the whole mellowed out part of that song. And then when that bit comes in, it just goes to Layne, especially that end bit where Layne kind of comes in. All right, now we're up to the final track of the album, number 7, which is Swing on This. Probably, I can't say it's my least favorite just because the music is so good, but it's just a really repetitive song. I don't really like Layne's vocals in it, to be honest. But that bass riff at the beginning is so fucking cool. It's one of my favorite bass lines ever. Still a good song, it just doesn't really compare to a lot of the others on here. So that is Jar of Flies. Also an amazing album cover. I mean, it's like really simple, but... And now to the track ranking, which is going to be pretty difficult for this one. At last place, I'm going to have to put track number 5, which is going to be number 7 on here, which is Whale and Wasp. Only because it's just an instrumental track. Next up, I'm going to put Swing on This, and I was going to put this probably last, but I don't know, I feel like I can't put it below Whale and Wasp, just because Whale and Wasp is all music and no Layne or anything. Then next, I'm going to have to put I Stay Away, which it kind of hurts me a little bit to put it there because it's such a rude song. But just that little pre-chorus bit kind of ruins it for me. When Layne comes in with the I Stay Away, it's one of the coolest fucking lines ever. So much better than Stay Away by Nirvana. And then next, I'm going to have to put No Excuses. Just not as good as the next 3. So we're already up to the top 3. It's such a short album. This will probably be quite a short video, to be honest. And number 3, this is where it gets really difficult. Number 3, I think I'm going to have to put Don't Follow. And it's one of my favorite songs of all time, but just the next 2 tracks are so like perfect. Don't Follow is a great song. It's 11 out of 10. It's just the next 2 might be 12 out of 10. Next up I have Nutshell. One of the most beautiful songs ever written. You know, it's so simple, but it's such a great track. There's nothing else I really have to say for it. If you've listened to it before, you know what I'm talking about. And then number 1, my number 1 pick, I have to put Rotten Apple. Such an awesome opening song. I feel like quite a lot of people in recent times found Alice in Chains through Nutshell, like on social media, whether that's TikTok or whatever. And then they went and listened to Jar of Flies. So their first impression was a Nutshell and Rotten Apple to Alice in Chains. And I think that's a really good first impression for the band because they are both very, very, very good songs. So that is Jar of Flies. I would do a ranking for SAP, but it's only 4 songs. I can tell you right now, worst to best goes reverse order of the album. So my favorite would be Brother, and then so on. That's pretty much all I have for today's video. Alice in Chains are a great band. I do have Dirt, the album, and they're self-titled, so I'll do those in another video. Thanks for watching.